Family tapes.
Every time I grab the microphone,
Derek Cedar.
on my chest and Superman, no kryptonite.
Subcut
Rain
flat.
down, lyrics straight, something like a monsoon. We went from Boston back to BK.
Live at Jacob Riis Park.
Don't release the
Brooklyn.
tension.
Queens.
Reported probably cause I ain't said enough.
What up?
Nico Beast, that's my twin but not identical. Pushing me to reach my peak, to reach my pinnacle.
This is the anniversary of me versus me. Whatever version you may see isn't a certainty. They say you can't ever step into the same river twice. Some even say you can't step in it once. This is the anniversary of me versus me. Whatever version you may see isn't a certainty. They say you can't ever step into the same river twice. Some even say you can't step in it once. Fam tapes, live jams at the clan bait. Canopy Lake, I'm amazed at my damn wake. Hopping out the urn at my own damn wake. They'll learn, keep it firm like a handshake. That's more life, I know some can't stand Drake. Assume the streams ain't fake for my man's sake. Take off with H-Town shots like Durant make. Say a prayer, that's my Duran take. Half court as I pull up like a handbrake, while they middies fall flat like a pancake. No problem like the Grammy Jams chance make. Groundskeeper to the shrine, shovel and rake. I had to learn hard work, putting mulch down. Do it step by step like a waltz sound. Live shows up at SUNY New Pulse now. Fans sending DMs like it's cults now. We the truth, Pierce, do this for the alt crowd. They play the jams in H-Town, you could call Stroud. Nigel Houston, how we skate, how we vault now. We all city, international, they all town. Doing shows out in Copenhagen, Denmark. There's no need for a plug cause the pen spark. We don't parallel call, we make them park. Writing words, ideas that could bend the arc of time. My life in the sunshine. Ubiquity, bold font, italic underline. No jealousy in the team, no one undermined. Self-aware, no one's value ever undermined. Took slights but never been one to whine. The play action take flight, how the run design. Out in Deutschland, yeah, I'm a wonder kind. I had to put the Deutsch down, leave the blunt behind. A new golden era now, we the ones aligned. I could do this full time if the funds oblige. They forgot how, we're the ones who undersized. I'm glad I see true grit in my brother's eyes. This is the anniversary of me versus me. Whatever version you may see isn't a certainty. They say you can't ever step into the same river twice. Some even say you can't step in it once. This is the anniversary of me versus me. Whatever version you may see isn't a certainty. They say you can't ever step into the same river twice. Some even say you can't step in it once.
Cause every time I grab the microphone,
One take.
on my chest and Superman, no kryptonite. I rain down, lyrics straight, something like a monsoon. We went from Boston
Yes,
back
sir.
to BK.
Apply pressure, don't release the tension. Keep recording probably cause I ain't said enough. Nico Beast, that's
No
my
doubt.
twin but not
Steve
identical.
Jones.
Pushing me to reach my peak, to reach my pinnacle.
I gotta catch my breath, man. It's one take, 40 minutes. We still here though. I'm glad we got pure heart, ballin' MSG. Shot to Chun vegetarian, no MSG. If it's beef, I'm all good, todo ben aquí. Fully aquatic herbivore like a manatee. But stand firm on the floor, won't turn a cheek. Pirate my own damn verse, not concerned with leaks. Every bar hits home like a sermon speech. And if they try and drain energy, I burn a leech. Stay dropping hot clashes like the Fury Lease. They were surprised when they heard Nico murder beats. Poof for thought in my dome, like gerbil feet. The bars got them screaming, Hercules. They wanna work with me, I say sure, that's cursory. They wanna hop over drums, go berserk with me. I'm rocking with my day ones like nursery. Derek Cedar, family tapes, anniversary. But what's the cost, what's the price? Doing shows in Belgium, free waffles for life. Yo, I know they know Nico be obnoxious on mics. Daily cold brews, the only time I'm rocking some ice. They wanna sign me so my pockets be sliced. I'd rather speak freely on the topics of life. I'd rather AMs in the stew than the office at night. Airheads won't rock the tracks with a philosopher might. So we awesome in spite, rhymes impossibly tight. I think they tap my phone with AI, they watching me right. Cause I've been filling up this goblet at the faucet at night. Heavy sleepwalking, but the way I'm tossing is light. I go to Boston to write, deep in my bag, I hope it don't get lost in the flight. Robert Frost with the mic on the road, less traveled, I go disheveled. You could sit several times and take several different seats. I'ma still be on this top level elite. How the penmanship speak before the voice does. Asking can they roll in here, that's what the Royce does. I'm only 5'9", still I get my choice of the jelly or the yam. I'm telling you, my plan is to rip mics, that's the thesis. And double clutch, double dutch, like this was recess. Receivers of blessings, and we all three some deep threats. Like a young cat, hungry, I ain't eat yet. There's no lying in the stew, there's no secrets. There's no Ryan in this duty, serve the secrets. There's different ways of finding out how we each bless. This is the anniversary of me versus me. Whatever version you may see is in a certainty. They say you can't ever step into the same river twice. Some even say you can't step in it once. This is the anniversary of me versus me. Whatever version you may see is in a certainty. I read you can't ever step into the same river twice. Some even say you can't step in it once.
Cause every time I grab the microphone S on my chest of Superman, no kryptonite. I rain down lyrics straight, something like a monsoon. He went from Boston back to BK.
Sub-zero, below freezing.
Keep reporting probably cause
Jacob Riis,
Nico East, that's
Brooklyn,
my
Queens.
identical. Pushing me to reach my peak, to reach my pinnacle.
I cut the record.
Yes, sir.
I cut the record.
Yes, we still live.
Cut the record with a blade, not a steak knife. Family takes, family takes has got to be the realest cats.
I cut the record with a blade, not a steak knife. Beats be getting sauteed till they taste right. If we left the game, they missed the way we lace mics. It took God 7 days, well this the 8th night. Common impacts couldn't end the world, but hate might. Derek Cedar, Superman, I'm back to take flight. Went from 0 to 100 at a great height. 20 kilos in the bucket at the cake heist. This is cringe content, they binge from the onset. I felt the twinge of contempt. They ain't saying none, no convent. Yet they speaking the game, 10 bontemps. They spark but never really spit flames. Dim prospects, homers we knock out the park like we in prospect. As we extol with swole bars that been on flex. Just neutralized another smidgen of threats. A little known secret weapon, I hit him with the compressed air. Hit him with the type of beast to give you chest hair. The catalog got him shook without a death stare. Walk out of verses unscathed, rocking my best pair. Not falling far from the tree, get it my best pair. Blowing up, but I don't worry about the stress there. Cause I enjoy making beats without the press glare. Underground, but it's safe to say I'ma get there. Used to hear no, but recently been on a yes tear. Back when I was single, man, I had some bad flings. On that app making plays like it was DraftKings. I'll admit I was tempted, a couple bad things. Till I met my girl, my queen love everlasting. They saying, Nico, you funny, but you a damn fool. They say that lovingly though, get it? That's FanDuel. Rappers need generators, me I'm good with hand tools. The way I demonstrated is with shovels and mules. I cut the record with a blade, not a steak knife. Beats be getting sauteed till they taste right. If we left the game, they missed the way we lace mics. It took God 7 days, well this the 8th night. Common impacts couldn't end the world, but hate might. Derek Cedar, Superman, I'm back to take flight. Went from 0 to 100 at a great height. 20 kilos in the bucket at the cake heist. Doing Rubik's Cubes in the cubicle, watching cuticles. Stress the #1 killer, that's indisputable. So we stay dropping calm tracks as per usual. I say that with certainty, it's indubitable. Live beats I cut on the web like Cyber Monday. Bars aiming straight at your head, no sniper gunplay. I'm climbing mountains instead, got a Khyber pass one way. I pass them dudes up ahead, I'm in the Benz, they in the Hyundai. Or rather Hyundai, I'm blessing the mic with one try. I pray for Mary, your mother who's seen her son die. That's seen her son rise, bars been having them tongue tied. This is in memory of those who got unalive. Pot roast are winners, so tracks get hit by the summertime. Like I said on the record, we all the ones aligned. I could do this full time if the funds oblige. The bears repeating, I love the fans like they one of mine. Derek Cedar be like Peter, just a simple fisherman. Cause what I hit him with is Bobby Fischer, man. Every track 3 stars, cooking like Michelin. Listeners need the bars, they need us like we Ritalin. Family tapes beat the odds, what is defeat again? Super hot demon sauce, picante cheetah brand. The catalog speak across genres like Stevie Jams. River King pulled my cards, pulled out a genius hand. Royal flush as divinity intervenes. The flow is just the intravenous drip the symphony needs. What we drop in the scene is lit like the mystery machine. The game was ghost, now they all on my penis tip, I mean. Doing shows out in Phoenix, then I dip to the bean. Or Albuquerque, cook like turkey, the genius flip me. Another sample hit anvil on femur, hip don't lean. No jealousy in this, no one treasonous in the team. This is leadership, leaving the ship versus see what's in beams. Beat me up, Scotty, that's Stuart Scott, that's me scooping Steve. When he done cooking, I said I'ma need first dibs on them beats. No sirloin since 2016, but ain't vegan, know what I mean? Give me the screen, as I drop a calm 16. Crossover clean, hold a pill like a fiend. Second half, I'm coming back with 16 more. Derek Cedar, family tapes, bet they can't ignore. I cut the record with a blade, not a steak knife. Beats be getting sauteed till they taste right. If we left the game, they missed the way we lace mics. It took God 7 days, well this the 8th night. Common impacts couldn't end the world, but hate might. Derek Cedar, Superman, I'm back to take flight. Went from 0 to 100 like it's Drake night. 20 kilos in the bucket at the cake heist. 8th night at the Khyber Pass. Watch your head for the sniper blast. 8th night at the Khyber Pass. You not an icon, you an iconoclast. 8th night at the Khyber Pass. Watch your head for the sniper blast. It's your last night at the Khyber Pass. You not an icon, you an iconoclast. I hope y'all still with us. We're still with I. Live at Jacob Riis. Let's keep it going. Family Tapes live at Jacob Riis Beach. Sub-Zero. Echoes in the night, silence in the day. Things will be alright, but you gotta pray. I left NYC with not even a whole G. Came back and my initials were carved on an oak tree. A money tree like it was summoning me. I know that chasing bread is probably unbecoming of me. I gotta be a bigger man, the river runs to the sea. The storyteller shows the king the things that he doesn't see. Time is a currency that doesn't come abundantly. If you think it's not scarce, that is repugnant to me. That's the energy I left in 2023. If you're a lazy spender, then I'm Spencer done with he. Nothing's the same as it was when trains was 150. Still every line hella deep like New Brunswick. Label executives try to set up a lunch with me. I'll never trust them cause bruh, why ain't you Punch Diddy? Pro when I tend to my goals like Henrik Lundqvist. They'll never snatch up my soul. Been with the love ministry. Skate like I'm Bert and LeVar. Bringing my sons with me. Who will I ball with in heaven? I got a hunch Nipsey. GLP-1 flowing jet like my pockets was thin. Skinny cat with diesel bars. Rims I rock for the win. Tried to dish it to the corner but they not in the gym. Guess they busy in the corner store they gossiping in. Tried to keep my Kia Soul, not be copping a Benz. That's gratitude, even so there's different options for sin. At Jacob's Ladder up north, I'm in Boston again. Stairway to heaven in Zephyrs, that's where my moccasins been. They need a touchdown, a weapon, they throw the option to him. Plus he shut down who he checking, that's the Robin in him. I had to leave to learn respect and love the competition. Who we need to be arresting is Monopoly Man. Speaking of which, on the topic of spin, how can they lie and sleep at night all while they constantly grin? Family Tapes, Derek Cedar, we've been opposite them. Hurricane with the bars, I'm in the tropics again. Mr. Levy, that's my conjugal twin. Before I met bro, I thought it would be impossible to win. Then I saw how impossible was just an obstacle to him. He said if you don't see the light, your optical dim. If you a salty cat, go grab a lozenge then. This is alternative rap, that Grover Washington pen. When I write, I go to heaven in my office again. I'm known in Yemen for the penmanship. Falafel, my friend, not to offend. But dead ass. Mo, what up? Yes. It goes, echoes in the night, silence in the day. Things will be alright, but you gotta pray. I left NYC with not even a whole G. Came back and my initials were carved on an oak tree. A money tree like it was summoning me. I know that chasing bread is probably unbecoming of me. I gotta be a bigger man, the river runs to the sea. The storyteller shows the king the things that he doesn't see. Why'd they make Rocky Balboa as a fake Ali? Did Dr. Sebi really cure magic of HIV? These are the questions I ask as I rake my leaves. Why doesn't the streaming royalty even pay my fee? Why was I made in the 90s like Great Posse? 30,000 leagues under the Great Lakes I be. They used to look at me sour like I ain't got weed. I'm diesel now like a bouncer, so they don't take ID. Pirating tracks for the gym, the only plank I need. Timeless in fact, cause I'm him switching lanes high speed. Classic indeed, work to try, we should thank Shaheed. Fife was the top dog, I always tip, cause rank I heed. Q, this is the MC lobotomy, so the flow brainless. Crypto anomaly, so the dough stainless. I can't believe that I used to wanna be so famous. The game just never could swallow me like a whole Danish. I done spent so much time on I-95 thinking of rhymes that survive now that my mind is live. I never mind if listeners just wanna drive behind, just as long as they don't shine them high beams in my eyes. I went to one of the preppiest high schools in Massachusetts. Why was I scared to fight dudes? They were some massive douches. White dudes who listened to Bad Boy and had dads who were Lucius. Malfoy popping an alto, then casually useless. They only cut the holidays for the holidays. Only time they could slide was in they slalom days. While my bars of the road right in the Walden page. Raise the roof up regardless of what a column weighs. I'd be lying if I said I don't need all the plays. Spotify got us curating this in solemn rage. They getting clapped on their knees like riffs that Almond plays. They should have been a stand-up guy like I was shaman praise. East.End.Zulu, EEZ. On the beat, Bridgeport, Connecticut. We got time for one more verse, Brody? Let me hit him off with the outro. Tried to eradicate paganism, said that is a sin. I believe in God, but thank God is a bachelor again. My boy even met his son, now he plays Madden with him. Buried him, that hurt a ton, guess that was gravel to him. I had a friend that wanted me to unravel with him. Couple years ago, the judge gave the gavel to him. I knew I never really ever could have tattled on him. Second guessing myself, third person, had to battle with him. Scrap with elbows out the cape like what Chatham is in. Making beats in the Eve like what Adam was in. The game is what we've been ever so adamant in. Enjoy a slice of the apple and give the data to him. Stats me padded again, these are my jobs. I'm winning against the odds with heavily shameless bars. Memory lane like Nas, whatever you think's the cause. Effectively it is God, I'm wrecking his 16 bars. They mention him with the stars, indenturing him at odds. The penmanship no mirage, sentient of our laws. Questioning all the laws and never being a fraud. Got several reasons to not the recipe that was taught. Collecting receipts of thought cannot be bought, stolen or sold, worth 100,000 times your own weight in gold. Derek Cedar, Holy Scrolls. Once again it goes, echoes in the night, silence through the day. Things will be alright, but you gotta pray. I left NYC with not even a whole G. Came back and my initials were carved on an oak tree. A money tree like it was summoning me. I know that chasing bread is probably unbecoming of me. I gotta be a bigger man, the river runs to the sea. The storyteller shows the king the things that he doesn't see. East.End.Zulu, I appreciate you for the beat, Brody. I think I just butchered it, but not the Benny kind. It's all good though. Gotta catch my breath. You know we do this whether it's 80 degrees or whether it's 25. Yeah. Derek Cedar coming to a theater near you. Let me collect myself.
Get my mind right, get the thoughts right, execute the plan real tight. Gotta go out in the world, bless every person that you meet.
The groundskeeper to the shrine is really the top monk. In the lab doing time like it's the top bunk. They must be smoking loud and clearly it's not skunk. If they think we go out like that or drop junk. The groundskeeper to the shrine is really the top monk. If you doing time, play this in the top bunk. They must be smoking loud and clearly it's not skunk. If they think we'd go out like that or drop junk. Made the track on the stream, shout out my bro was on there. He had my back for the team, so felt I moved beyond there. Please have my castle pristine, promoted, do resign there. They boom our tracks out of Jersey like we done moved to Montclair. When I'm writing, I like how I can do what I want there. Unlike the city, not physically trapped to beat my lawn chair. My dream to perform in countries where I could breathe some calm air. Me and my girl got a hunch we might even bring our moms there. Free weights in the free weight lines, JFK airport. I had to hear the bass drop to know to make the snare short. Had to cut the intro like away games at their court. I had to keep it simple, that's something I prepared for. Been out in Brooklyn on Herkimer, we bypass Atlantic. A London singer, we work with her, we bypass Atlantic. No label verses are perfect for we bypass Atlantic. I used to get nervous on mics, now bypass the panic. Shine bright like surgery lights, why ask the manic? Don't deal with cursory slights, why would I act frantic? Practice Spanish as I class the hammock. They saying Nico, you nice, I'm like I guess I manage. Like a TiVo device, like a time-lapse mechanic. Why are my tracks pedantic? Why I stack up the damage? Why I impact the canvas? Italiano and sinner like Yannick. So why would I act Germanic? As I get clairvoyant for their enjoyment, the snare anointed. Arguments no, but theirs was pointed, never voided. territorial, the T is pennyroyal. Like some Enron execs in the pen, they pen is spoiled. My pen is royal, sense in the foil. In this plot, the sensei never toils. Embryos coiled in hip-hop, the verse and seeds in the game. The beat's genius in playing, that's why we seek this terrain. And why they need us like rain. Groundskeeper to the shrine, really the top monk. In the lab doing time like it's the top bunk. They must be smoking loud, and clearly it's not skunk. If they think we go out like that or drop junk. The groundskeeper to the shrine is really the top monk. If you doing time, play this in the top bunk. They must be smoking loud, and clearly it's not skunk. If they think we'd go out like that or drop junk.
Get my mind right, get the thoughts right, execute the plan real tight.
Yes sir.
Gotta go on in the world, bless every person that you meet.
Derek Cedar, Family Tapes, Mr. Levy.
Constant movement forward, never hesitate.
Steve Jones, what up?
Never hesitate.
Every time I hit the studio,
This the live version. Live at Fort Tilden. Live at Jacob Riis. Brooklyn, Queens.
Gotta go on in the world, bless every person that you meet.
No doubt, no doubt. Constant movement forward, never hesitate. Never ever hesitate.
Every time I hit the studio, when you go, it's a blessing.
Yo, they tried to start a vineyard without a box of grapes. They always fill their innards, I'm trying not to chase. They going out on benders, I stay and concentrate. They trying to hit winners, I volley with the greats. All they got is the bottles, all they got is the models. And semi-hollows with no creed, which means no Apollos and no tomorrows. All while they wallow in their sorrows. I'm out here working on time borrowed. If he dies, Von Drago. We out in Oslo sipping red stripes like Where's Waldo. I dropped it off, I got my mic back and sock like Costco. Shout to Tommy Cosgrove, all of my younger apostles. With no apologies, I'd rather be hostile than docile. My copaesthetic or so pathetic, my flow kinetic. Let's go to Connecticut just so I can open the show at the Medic tent. Heaven sent to the festival, bet. Derek Cedar, Family Tapes, boycott private jets. The literary author while these idiots piss in the coffer. You missed the offer, I flew off the cliff with the disc and the saucer. Otherworldly, beautiful mind, AI could not unfurl me. How I stayed on my grind, flipping off ramps like a Hurley. All the prognostications declaring the champs were early. The personification of David, Gates ever so pearly. I pulled up with the spaceship, bodyguards were hella burly. They saying Nico, the enemy's near. I'm like, surely, certainly. The flesh is earthly, so we tipping the scale. So curse the serpentine. Performing surgeries to articulate what the verses mean. All the hydraulics making everything dirty clean. Resistant to all antibiotics, yeah, that's what mercy means. The groundskeeper of my mind is really the most high. He's keeping me aligned, he's keeping me close by. They're watching from an evil eye. Things ain't always what they seem from the scenic drive. Surprise to the shrine, it's really the top monk. Yo, I had to make my climb like the top bunk. They must be smoking loud, and clearly it's not skunk. If they think we'd go out like that or drop junk. The groundskeeper to the shrine is really the top monk. If you doing time, play this in the top bunk. They must be smoking loud, and clearly it's not skunk. If they think we'd go out like that, it brings us joy. Don't care if you cancel my entry. You just a busboy, you not the chef. Brandon Pazemski, mighty Avenger with the music like I'm the man of the century. Sub bass from the Buick, make them go ham in the century. The beat slaps like Brandon bring the altar down. The heartbeat to the game, this is the ultrasound. In a room full of mumble and this hound adulta sound. Vaulted now, you can keep your spot in a cult of clowns. Reinforcing peace signs like we some Vulcans now. Releasing easily each time with an exalted crown. Dolphin sounds surrounding us as y'all sulk and frown. Derek Cedar, Bruce Banner, there's a new Hulk in town. At the top, home alone, Macaulay Culkin now. We the Sultans now, saying busy Rick and Mulch around. Groundskeeper to the shrine. The blessings on the track are all with excellent design.
Get my mind right, get the thoughts right, execute the plan real tight.
Yes sir, yes sir.
Gotta go on in the world, bless every person that you meet.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
Constant movement forward, never hesitate.
Never ever hesitate.
Never
Every time I hit the studio, when Nico, it's a blessing.
2525.
Get my mind right, get the
Now it's 26.
Get the plan real tight.
Yo, we too lit.
Gotta go on in the world, bless every person that you meet.
It's a solo trip.
Constant movement forward, never
My brother's still with me though.
Never hesitate.
Every time I hit the studio, when Nico, it's a blessing.
No doubt, no doubt. From now on, I will not be afraid. Their only doctrine is shade. Matter of fact, their only doctrine is hate. So let's lock in today. Derek Cedar, East.End.Zulu, bless the fans that's with me. The bars read like an arrow to the head. Kansas City, Ruthless with the sentence, like what Russia handed Britney. To say the kid is dope is like saying Durant is shifty. We 3 long lost Migos, like Atlanta miss me. I can't chill and sip the Tito's, your man's is iffy. Bait and switch setup, how these labels plan to hit me. Gotta be careful upstate, Schenectady, Poughkeepsie. It's sad to think how label management had abandoned Whitney. I understand it more now, don't understand the industry. Last year it's like I was on Sierra Canyon, saying pick me. Now I play for Duke with what I drop in Cameron. 50 shades of gray, cooking cops that look like David Spade. They at the Labor Day parade, packing 8 grenades. I hate the way they skate away to Miami-Dade, till the next raid. PlayStations that get played. As overtime gets paid, another play gets made today. It's a shame, but I will not be afraid. Their only doctrine is shade. A guy that went from banging beer cans on his head at keg bangers to banging out leg presses with Megan Trainor's leg trainer, who holds wisdom like a red retainer. And when it comes to hip-hop promoting violence, I'm a letter stainer, entertainer. From the upside down, I kept things stranger. Like, how is he this nice? Jesus Christ, his doppelganger. They're saying, Nico, you a clown. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm walking Phoenix. They've gotten squeamish when they come to see how top my league is. Michael Petrus, how we cashing out these beats they feed us. Rap's genius? Nah, I was just being facetious for my brothers who passed on. I really wish y'all could've seen this. You never know who a real fiend is. You never know who strapped Gilbert Arenas. I wish y'all campaigned for Mom Donnie the way y'all hate on Bronny. Can't really blame y'all though for what's in that lukewarm Dasani. I always been a Skywalker though, so shout to Lonnie. He should still be in the league. I guess everything is timing. The taste of victory's sweet, but full of cholesterol. It's packaged up like Tyson Foods. There's so much death involved. There's so much good that I could do. I'm messing less with y'all. It's only focus in my crew. Y'all been off some Epsom salts. Was about to leave out the stew, but then I'm session called. So I'm stretching tall above the rim, dunking a medicine ball. It's a test to dodge these smoke screens like I'm Steph to y'all. I guess we all got broke dreams. I get my chest involved. Free energy, infinite. That's what Nico Tesla saw. I rock 30,000 people like I was just on tour. Won't rest till the confetti fall. Bet. I guess that's all for the lecture hall. We went from fighting with landlords over some old deposits, lighting stoves with matches, roaches and some broken faucets, to pulling up on paddle boats and kayaks. I dock it, hopping out at the lab like, yo, what's on the docket? Gotta put my bros first. Shout to Jeremy Lockett. Noah, you been my day one. That's so kind, don't stop it. Planes get landed in flocks with Nico in the cockpit. Gotta reset your watch. Oh yeah, I'm sure they clocked it. Get into the checks. What's the net gross? She said, are you deaf? I'm like, yes, most. Cook like pot roast. Daily still they got jokes. Derek Cedar rocking theaters from the East Coast to the West. Link with Linton, Deli, Steve Jones. Yes, labels texted me so much I needed 3 phones. Told them no, independent, that's what we own. The Celtics won the chip, we pulled up in the green tones. Maserati, the Bugatti, just a souvenir. In the pitch black, I had a knack for seeing clear. Back in 2019, I had that Visine, jacking high seas, staring into high beams. God spared me, scary Terry, betting on my life. I took the parlay, took the whiskey on ice. No strings attached, but why'd they bring along kites? The cop looked like Miranda Lambert, sing along rights. Come on, man, this finna be a long jam. With Nico on the track, you know that he gon' go ham. Moving weight from the abs to the core, relatable, flawed heroes, the Fantastic Four. I can't ask you what it's for, it's the passion that's outlasted all these wars. I mean, it has to be, of course, for sure. From the kick to the snare drum, family tapes an heirloom, turning water to wine like Mary's son. It's Derek, one, cut flat as they stare at the sun. I'm done. What's that? We repaired it for fun. The game is in good hands, so I sign off now. Then I come back and demand my checks. From now on, I will not be afraid. Their only doctrine is shade. Matter of fact, their only doctrine is hate. So let's lock in today, okay? From now on, I will not be afraid. Their only doctrine is shade. Matter of fact, their only doctrine is hate. So let's lock in today, okay? It's so live. Family Tapes, live at Jacob Riis. It's nice to have someone finally respect expertise. Part of his time and we shine and the rest is belief. We into building, uniting the West and the East. We in the building, we firemen, protecting the peace. But not police, don't need sirens to get what we seek. The samples be like Osiris chopped into 20 piece. Candles be ultraviolet, reflecting us each. My aura be at its brightest when I'm next to the beach. This is a blessing, we giving them what they need. Ain't no question, it's Derek Cedar and Steve. Decent promotion, we taking the job, believe. Industry's broken, we rake up the fallen leaves. The folder chrome, the tape is golden when we drop the beat. The cordial tone is Corleone, stirring the walk with heat. I used to pour Patron to Post Malone and stop to eat. This that cordless phone sort of zone, we top elite. Lift them out the box, this is locked storage. It's like a famine in the game, but we got porridge. Every sentence is conveyed like they watching Doris. Burke on the vinyls like I'm Dirk in the finals. How we murk to your spinal, which was cursed on arrival in a hearse full of pyros hitting first with that live like a burst from a rifle when I'm perched on a silo. You could search on the iPhone all the merch, going by those as I lurch out the crowd. Get the dirt out my eye, yo, you the worst of the pile. Like a nurse in Ohio, I could work with the bio. Did it first like I'm Spyro on PlayStation 1. So sick like Patient 1, play bass and drum. Then vacation in the sun till I save to run. I tap into a greater calm till this be their favorite song. Blessed as we sang along, reps for the preyed upon. Flip these for later on, the 6 piece vacation palm 16. I laid upon the mix clean like Trey Songz. Lift up, remain strong, my gift to the game is on. Flipping samples, they ain't fine. Lit candles and seance. Spit like I'm in the nonce. List they accoutrements consist of the human wants. This the improvement off the charts. Piss recruiters off. Hits like some super sauce. Butter like a stupid songs. That would be a super loss. If Derek Cedar were to move across that line between life and death. Real life hip hop heads we might impress. Cause every single track we keep it so light and fresh. Reach heights at the peak that be like Everest. I do it for the listener. I invite my guests. You could stay as a visitor inside my chest. That's hard, role player, but I play my part. And I'm a star in my role as they starting to fold from the cards that we hold. I can't argue with gold, it's like the lottery sold. The winning ticket to a kid who was just buying chips. Who's known to flip some vinyl skips. Known for staying sober with the folded fist while they sip nips. The way I hold her can't be bolder than this. Spit that OG flame like I was older than this. Running circles around the game like a rotary disc. Live MCing and DJing in your own mind, you know. I spit that OG flame like I was older than this. Running circles around the game like a rotary disc. Running circles around the game like a rotary disc. Like a rotary disc. Like a rotary disc. Running circles around the game like a rotary disc. Queens, Brooklyn, Manhattan, BX, Staten, Brooklyn, the planet made of metal, wood and granite. People all around the world wanna understand it. Distance in between far, so they wanna span it. Flatbush up to Eastern Parkway, Atlantic. Bushwick was historically Hispanic. Now it's filled with pixie dream kids, manic. A hypocrite, is it me I should canvas? Is it the white shade that give me advantage? I gotta take the 360 view, panoramic. Invest time in my city, I never abandon. Cause I wanna see it shine, not to see it vanish. Black and brown people, ice, really trying to banish. Spin room that the mayor really trying to manage. Raise rent when the boiler needs a damn mechanic. Invest time in the youth, I got a plan to manage. Work study for the record label, Restoration Plaza. Free Palestine, free Gaza. But I'm out in Crown Heights like Monta. Shout to Airy, got a MIDI that's proper. Play chess every day, St. John's Rec. I really hope they don't call in a bomb threat. OG said he was a Vietnam vet. I could tell by the way he sensed the pawn threat. Fianchetto, then I hit him with a strong check. After the match, we were breaking down the concept of empowerment. I felt a sudden onset. Ever since that day, it's never been gone yet. And that's a calm bet. Take a trip out the Red Hook, Guanas down the Sunset Park, but I come in peace. I represent the universe, don't represent the streets. Gentrified treated like an aquarium. Enterprise is treated like a terrarium. Rent is higher and the landlord's contrarian. Mad pollution causing cancer, ovarian. Weed smokers treated like a planetarium. Crackheads yelling out in delirium. Born in 89, the age of Aquarium. Came back in 2014, the memories carried him. Fly kite, catch a porky at Canarsie. In Midwood Bay, Wrigley speaking Farsi. You heard of Bedford Stuyvesant, you heard of Marcy. That reminds me in the summer how the parks be. Hella hot in August and September. You could still catch a stray and get dismembered. Might hear the sound of a smack from a fender, or hear the sound of a strap through a fender. Tourists see the young homie with the shiesty. Makes them think twice if they really want to sightsee. Rikers Island packed just like all the flights be. 9/11 Memorial lit up the light beam. But I stay inside the studio, the lights dim. It ain't that I ran for cover or I'm frightened. I just understand I once survived lightning. And if it strikes 2 times then I might end. Take a trip on the A up to Dykeman. And with the boogie down Bronx with your white friend. Nico DJ'd the set, that's a bright gem. Bringing positivity so they liked him. Gotta always be true to my own self. Without a limit, never put me on my own shelf. My folks saying, kid, go on with your grown self. It's interesting, as a kid I wasn't shown belts. I had to learn about toughness, didn't know welts. Never knew how the handle of the chrome felt. Not in apartments, we were raised in our own house. It's something that I'm grateful for when I zone out. Like how can I make a positive impact? Do it by being myself and I've been that. Control the id and the super ego intact. Try to get rid of excess without the kickback. They saying, Nico, when you gonna bring Nick back? I say we all got layers like a Kit Kat. Heard the sample, told my dad I gotta flip that. Bought the record, then I went home and did that. Tracking cassettes on the 6-track. This the MTA dispatch. Thank you everyone for not holding the doors. We'll see you on that volume 4. Yes. Derek Cedar, Family Tapes. Stephen X Jones, Mr. Levy, Deli the Indelible, Uncle Willie's son. And it's live. Jacob Riis speech, Queens, New York. You know, just something for your own mind to get you through the winter.